His diner is open for business, and we're serving up a large serving of bacon birds tonight. So how are we all doing? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, James? How you doing, Tef? It's good you're doing other games in the future other than Pokemon. Yeah, I've been looking forward to doing some other stuff other than just Pokemon on the channel. I mean, I enjoy playing Pokemon and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, I think it's about time we started branching out and doing some other stuff. So welcome in, guys. Bacon birds calling for bacon birds. We've got some, even though a whole bunch of these gyms don't have raids on them at this particular point in time, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm pretty sure they'll start popping up shortly, sort of thing. I'm pretty sure nobody's been down here with their game open, because you do actually have to be around with the game open, otherwise raids won't actually pop up. So hopefully within the next 10 minutes or so, we'll start seeing some of these boys popping up. So how are you all doing today? We're looking forward to some Yveltal raids. I can't remember how difficult this thing is to beat. I'm pretty sure it's not too bad. It's dark flying, isn't it? Yes, dark flying. I assumed, because what Xerneas is fairy steel, isn't it? No, wait. Did I say Xerneas? I mean, just yeah. No, it's just fairy. Okay, I thought it was fairy steel. Miss Negan. Negan's not in here yet that I can see. Hopefully she'll pop in soon. Hopefully we get some more people popping in soon. Otherwise it's going to make it hard to do raids if nobody's actually interested in doing raids. Most people might be raided out from the weekend, to be perfectly honest, after all the raids that we did for Ray. We'll see how we go. Page. Yeah. There we go. So I suppose I should probably chuck my code up at the top of the chat as well. Could probably be a handy thing to do. Alright, so we got 9805 3564 409. Alright, there we go. Pin message. Hey, Mikey. How you been, dude? Good to see you. It's been a while. It has been a while. How have you been, dude? Are you back playing Pokemon again, or what is going on? Oh, so I'm a bit tired today. Not gonna lie, after a workout today, it's like I was feeling pretty tired to begin with, and then I did a leg day today, and now I'm very tired. Like, the fatigue has actually hit me, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, this could be a tough day. We'll see how we go. No worries, Steph. We'll get in enough people, I would say. Usually just takes a little bit to pick up. So yeah, let me know if you want into a raid, guys. Let me know what your in-game name is if I am unsure of it, or yeah, all that sort of stuff. Hey Petra, how you doing? I am doing good today, other than, like I said, just being a little bit fatigued, but I'm doing good. How are you? I really hope some of these raids, these gyms start popping some eggs soon. I mean, it's looking a little bit bare at the moment. We've got some raids, but nowhere near as many as we should have. You re-rolled some Pachirisu between between Tef and Skyly, and managed to get the hundo. Nice, well done. I mean, it's your regional, isn't it? You should already have hundos. It's like the Canadian regional. A bit of a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms are pretty cool, as long as you're not out in them. Like if you're inside and you can just hear the thunder and the lightning in that outside, it's... I do like me a thunderstorm. Don't get them enough around here. Alright, so we've got Tef and Skyly. We've got Judah and Catch. Alright, so we've got 4 so far. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you're keen to do some raids. You're doing good? Good to hear, dude. Are you still playing Pokemon Go, or have you decided to give it the flick sort of thing? Jimmy, to tell you the truth, your legs are tired because you've been running through my mind all day. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I think it's a bit of a combination of walking for 8 hours, or for 16 hours in total over the weekend because of GoFest, and then doing leg day today. So legs are a little bit tired, not gonna lie. Big ups for doing Starfield in future streams. Mortal Kombat 1 looks good this year. Had the best game showcase. Xbox said there should be that again in the future events. Yeah, I watched Gamescom. There was some pretty good looking games coming up, like that. What was it? Oh, I can't even remember the name now. The Chinese Dark Souls game. I can't remember what it's called now. That looked really good. I was just like, that might be a game to check out. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. I mean, I've always been a big fan of Mortal Kombat. It was one of the first fighting games I sort of played, like that and Street Fighter, or like the games back in the day, back on the old Sega and Super Nintendo and stuff. What else looks good? We've got Phantom Liberty coming up as well, which is the DLC expansion for Cyberpunk. We've got Starfield. Yeah, there's a lot of good games coming out towards the end of this year, or even just over the next month. I mean, there's a few days until Starfield comes out, and then later in October, Phantom Liberty comes out. And then, yeah, got some good stuff coming up. You need a few to beat this best, hey. You're nominated 6 routes in the area. 2 have been... Oh, nice with the routes. I'm still yet to do any routes myself. We were talking about that last night. Hey, Negan, how you doing? We've got 4, and I make 5. I think we only need like 1 or 2 more, and we should be good. Actually, let me have a look, see if we might be able to find exactly how many we need for it. Raid bosses. Yveltal. Can I click on? It's not going to give me any more info. I thought it might have given me more information. Come on. It should be fairly similar to Xerneas, and Xerneas we were doing it with like 6 or 7, so we should be right. As long as we get another 1 or 2, we'll be good to go. Just make sure you've got your Tyrannitars and stuff like that. Any sort of rock type, fairy type should be good. Hey, Pokemon Go, how you doing? I'm going pretty good. How are you doing, dude? Yep, no worries, dude. Yeah, if you send me a request, guys, I will just tell me if I haven't jumped onto my list, and I will chuck you down. Alright, so we got Exodia. Got you on the list, dude. This Ali's person, I can't add them and then remove them because their friends list is full. And if I delete the request, it just means that they can never send me another friend request, which I think is really stupid. Like if you delete somebody's friend request, it just basically blocks them from sending another, so I just have to wait till it disappears automatically, which only takes like 2 weeks or something like that. If you haven't accepted it, it'll automatically remove itself. Come on, where are the rest of these raids popping up? We've got all these empty gyms. We need more raids to pop up. Alright, so this one hatches in a second. Are you keen for raids, Negan? Just let me know. Hey, Joseph and Jessica, how you doing? Welcome in. Metal Man, no worries. Metal Man. Alright, so we're getting good numbers now. That is 6, so I'll have to make up a list. Oh, Negan has no passes. Oh, sorry. You maxed out your effing cards, so you have... Oh, no. Damn, sorry to hear, Negan. That sucks. Alright, I should actually be pretty good with that. Alright, let's just jump into this first raid, shall we? I think we've got a decent amount of peeps. I really wish the game would prioritize what is in front. Like, every time I'm trying to click on a gym, I end up clicking on the bloody Pokemon that's standing behind it. Or if a Snorlax or something spawns and it spawns right on top of another spawn, you always click that spawn that's underneath it and you're like... No, I don't want the Pidgey, I want the Snorlax. No monies equals no passes. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. You could set up like a PayPal for your Google account. That's how I pay my passes, sort of thing. Just got it set up through my PayPal account. I'm not saying you have to do that, but it's just another way that you can pay for passes without needing a card attached to it, sort of thing. Alright, so Exodus, Tef, Sky, Catch, and I'll send one through to Metal Man as soon as I've got my invites open again, which should be around the 60-second mark. Yeah, shiny vibes for the Bacon Bird tonight. I was unaware that I actually already have this shiny. I checked last night. I was like, oh, I do have this shiny. I didn't think that I had it, so there you go. How you going, Jahern? How you doing, dude? Welcome. You have a storm in Sydney? Yeah, that's what Judah was saying before. Well, I should say Petra was saying before. Got some storms. It's sort of been threatening to rain today in Melbourne, but it rained a little bit. Metal, rather, not metal. There we go. Yeah, it was sort of threatening to rain in Melbourne today. Rained a little bit earlier, but only for like 5 minutes and then stopped, sort of thing. So it's just been cloudy. That's about it. No storms here. You have PayPal. That's max. Okay, because of GoFest. Yeah, fair enough. I forgot that I still had money left over from GoFest. I still had like $15 left on my Google account, so I was just like, ooh, free passes basically for tonight. I thought I'd used all my money for GoFest, but apparently not. So, I mean, it wasn't free because it was still my money, but essentially tonight I got passes that I wasn't expecting to get so I did well. And those that didn't know, from last night when I was talking about it, I ended up getting another shiny Rayquaza from the last raid that I did. It was at about midnight. One of the guys that was raiding with us all day sent me an invite. So I was like, I've got one more pass left. I may as well jump in. And then, yeah, sure enough, got another shiny Ray. So I ended up with 4 shiny Rayquazas from like 23 raids, something like that. I should Mega Evolve my Dragon, My Ray. Even though I should probably Mega Evolve Tyranitar. I don't think I've actually got enough candies to Mega Evolve a Tyranitar just quietly. Do you have other account added? You don't have passes? I don't know, dude. What is the name of your second account? Try and send me a friend request on it. Code is at the top of the chat, and just see if I need to add it or not. And I'll add it as soon as we're done with this raid. Well, I spent $170 earlier today on buying Starfield. Expensive game. It was like $120 just for the base copy, but getting the digital deluxe copy, which means I get to play it a few days earlier. So I should be able to start it on Friday rather than the 6th, I think it is, which is like a week later. Yeah, it cost like $170. So I was like, games are getting bloody expensive. Shiny vibes. Who's getting a shiny bacon bird? Not me. They're weather boosted, which is good to see. I don't know what hang on, I should... Let me have a look, see. It'll tell me here. Read bosses. Weather boosted bacon bird is 2701. Alright, so if you got 2701, guys, and 2160, yeah, 2160 is the normal one. So mine is nowhere near a hundo. Not I. You check your second account. No worries, guys. Poke Hunter. Okay, I'll chuck you down for the next one. We stayed. Poke Hunter. There is an N in Hunter. It's not Hooter. Shiny Hooter. It's actually not too bad. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Good old Oblivion Wing. Okay, so hopefully we can get the shiny, because then we get one that's got Oblivion Wing on it. Okay, so Tef, you said that you were down for 3 on each account. So Tef, Sky, Petra, how many did you say that you wanted to do? Sorry. Still, that's okay. I'm still organising for the next one. Vivek and the others, just let me know if you want into another one. Oh, hiccups. Still catching. Okay. I'll chuck you down for these next ones anyway. Petra? I keep saying catch-all thing. I'm so used to just calling people by their in-game name that their YouTube name sometimes. Okay, so we've got Poke Hunter, Tef, Skyly, Vivek, Catch, Judah. You'll do more, Joseph. Okay. Metal. Yeah, no worries, Johan. I've got you on the list. Hey, Ryoga. How you doing, dude? How's Bacon Bird behaving? Not too bad. That was our first raid for the evening, so we're still just getting into it. And like I said, so many of these raids just haven't popped up. I'm hoping that they just pop up later. It's very weird that we still don't have a whole bunch of eggs popping yet. So we'll see how we go on the amount of raids that we can do. Just because, yeah, there's so many gyms that are just empty right now, which is not ideal. Given that it's raid hour, we should still have enough to get through. As many as we can do, sort of thing. Synchro, yeah? Sorry, your in-game name was Expedia, yeah? Okay, so you don't want on thing. Okay. Judah, just catch. Expedia, sorry, not Expedia. You know what I'm saying. I was close enough. Alright, that should be enough, so we may as well jump in with our next one. Okay, what I'm going to do is just, because we do have a fairly sizable list, I will... Poke Hunter... Skyly... Tef... check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Cool. That should be. So much easier doing the invites that way because it's just quicker. It means that I can send out the other ones while there's still plenty of time. That'll do for now. Everything else can just stay dead because I am still running low on revives. There we go. So did anyone actually end up getting the shiny out of that last raid, or was that a shiny-less raid? Hey Lucas, how you doing, dude? Welcome. So we got Exudia, Poke Hunter, Catch, Melmetal, Tef, Skyly. Okay, so everyone should be in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, we're missing somebody. Who are we missing? Who's missing? Ah, it's that Vivek. Lucas, I'll get you into the next one, dude. So yeah, guys, if you haven't sent me a friend request, make sure you do. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. Good luck, guys. See if this one can be a shiny raid. We did really good last week. Seemed like we get a shiny, like somebody got a shiny from, you know, pretty much every raid that we did. Yeah, I know that you're already on my friends list, dude. I was just saying that in general for the other people that may not be, that are in the chat waiting or wondering how to get into a raid. Yeah, I didn't see Vivek jump in. Sometimes people don't stick around and jump in. It's like, I will invite you guys, you got to be a little bit patient. I can't just automatically chuck you into a raid that we're already doing, or while I'm in the catch screen, you do have to wait until we start another raid, but I do my best to get everybody into raids. Nice. Alright, second raid is down. Yeah, we should at least still have enough to get the raids done, sort of thing, as long as we've got that 6, 7 people. It's all good. I mean, we did that one with 7 quite easily, and you went through like 2 Pokemon. Second raid is not shiny. 2608. Ouch. Okay, that one is like way off a hundo. So 2701 is what you want for a hundo, guys. Say weather boosted. No shinies. Damn. Strikes. I will get to you as soon as I'm back at the friend request screen. Just hang on a minute. Oh my god, seriously, stop being so feisty. Feisty like big. This one is incredibly feisty. How's my Go Fest? Pretty good. Ended up with 43 shine, no, 42 shinies. 42, 43, something like that. Shinies for the whole weekend, which wasn't too bad. I got 4 shiny Rayquazas on the Sunday. One was a 98%, like the first one that I got for the day was a 98% shiny. So yeah, we had a pretty good weekend. This one is hella aggressive. These things had like 10 cups of coffee before we ended up starting like the raid encounter. He's the true definition of an angry bird. I keep missing those excellence when it's down low. Are you happy with one? I would have been happy with one. Like I said, the first one that I got was a 98%er, so I was happy with that. I was like, okay, like if I don't get any more shiny rays for the day, I can deal with that. And then I ended up getting 3 more, so I was like, okay. I only did like in between 20, 25 raids for the day, and ended up with 4 shinies. So, I mean, I would have happily traded one of those shinies in for the Snorlax, which I just couldn't get. No worries, dude. Like I said, as soon as I can get back to my friends list, as soon as this thing starts cooperating. Hey, Petra, thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated. If you want into any more raids, Petra, just let me know. Yes, Marvin, I am doing raid invites, so if you want to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. As soon as I can get back to my friends list, I will accept some people. This one's just being a bit of a pain in the butt and won't stay in the bowl. Thank you. Okay, so I'll jump back onto the friends list in just a second, guys. Yep, almost flawed. Moving along. All right, so I'm gonna put some lights on so I can see. All right, so I got Lucas already. Real Poker. Okay, no worries, dude. Yep, I've got you at the top of the list. All right, so we got Cookie Guard. Taylor WA. Xfear. I probably should have done this on the second page, but that's okay. Real Pokemon. Real Pokemon. Alright, so Tef, you wanted into what? It was one more, yeah, that you wanted into? The Gordon Ramsay of Pokemon. It was shite! Do your bloody job or get the hell out of the kitchen! Tef and Sky. One last one. Okay, no worries. Was there anybody else? I've got Lucas, Yelly, Cookie God, Taylor, sorry. Xvr, Real Pokey, Man, Tef, Skyly. Dude, I can't really hold up just because you're in a raid. You're just going to have to wait until the next one now. I can't be waiting on other people to finish raids to do my own raids, so you're just off the list for this one. Angelo. Because not only are you in the raid, but then you got to do your catch screen and all that sort of stuff, so if you want me to invite you to a raid, try not to jump into other ones. Because yeah, I'm not just going to wait for you to finish your raids, because there are other people waiting. Alright, so how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Marvin. Marvin's. Alright, so again, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Got Yelly. Oh. Cookie. Just make sure that. Okay, there's multiple cookies. So, Cookie G. Tyler W. X. Fia. Real Pookie. Tef. Sky. Angelo. And okay, so that should be everybody. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. Okay. You're squeezing one more. Okay. That'll just make sure that. Yep. Okay. Cool. Okie next raid. Get ready, guys. So if you've gotten into a raid, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, guys, just to help and show your appreciation for the raid invites and all that sort of stuff. It does help out the stream. And also be sure to hit that subscribe button as well, because we do this every week. For 8 hours, we're going to be starting to stream some Starfield on Friday onwards, sort of thing. We do all the big events, Pokemon, Go Fests, all that sort of stuff. Com days, etc. Right, so Xphere, Yellow Metal, Skyly Tef. I'll get you into the next ones, Lucas. We're up to 10, so we're only missing one person at this point. There's still 40 seconds, so hopefully everybody will jump in. When will I do the software? Oh, at the top of my screen. Probably tonight. I'm never in a hurry to do my software updates. It doesn't really change much, so I'll do it tonight, sort of thing. No worries, Synchro. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe on the way out. Last S8 update was in like 2009. They just little updates to say, yeah, the S8 isn't really a supported phone anymore. That's what this is, this phone here. The chat phone. It's my old S8. I'm on an S21 now. S20. S20, I think. S20 FE. Gotta love it when those charge moves do like absolutely no damage. Oh, okay, they weren't charge moves. They were non-charge moves. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so how long have you had it though? Is it well past its prime? Because it got to the point where my phone, like my S8, just wasn't supporting the game properly anymore, especially when I was trying to stream. It was just impossible. The frame rates that I was getting while trying to stream, as well as play the game and that, just, I couldn't. So I had to update my phone. Alright, another raid down. 5 years. Okay, yeah, that's pretty old. You couldn't earn. Sorry, you couldn't enter. That's alright. I'll try and get you into. Just make sure you restart your game, because it might just be that your game was bugging out. What was your in-game name again, dude? And I'll check you on the list for the next one. Still no shiny. 2628. Yeah, okay. Alright, I've got you on the list for this next one. So hopefully you'll have better luck. Like I said, just try restarting a game, because sometimes it can just be a game glitch sort of thing that's causing you to be able to... no shinies. No worries, Tef. Damn. Sucks not getting the bacon bird. Has anybody got a shiny? Did anybody get a shiny from that raid? Let me know. Destroys theirs by updating. S6 gets updates, and that's well over 10 years old. There's only so long that they can support the because the thing with Android is that they upgrade the OS, so that's why. The old S8s I think are still on KitKat, which is like the old one, whereas in the new ones are on I can't remember what the name of the new OS is. They're all named after like chocolate bars and stuff, candy of some description. It's just, yeah, because the OS just isn't supported anymore, so they stopped updating them, because it'd be too much work for them to design updates for multiple OSs. So once the OS falls out of once the phone is using an obsolete OS, it sort of stops getting supported, which is fair enough, just because things work differently. It's like when Windows updates to like Windows 10 or 11 sort of thing, like previous ones like Windows Vista and all that sort of stuff stop getting supported just because they've changed so much. Okay, looks like we're actually getting some of these raids actually popping up. Some of them are starting to pop some late raids. One of them at least. Yeah, it costs too much money to try and support older OS sort of thing, so they just abandon them. Alright, so I've got Lucas and Yelly for this next raid. Who else would like to... Wait, you got one, Negan? Or who got the shiny? Who got a shiny? What monsters Arlo have? I have no idea. I haven't battled any of the leaders in a while. Oh, you couldn't catch it, Marvin? Unfortunately, they're not 100% unless they're a shiny. Yeah, yeah, I'm happy to invite you to more raids, dude, if you want to jump in. But yeah, unfortunately, trying to catch them is a different story than actually raiding them. Sometimes you just don't get them. Thora, I've got you on the list. I think Windows only does 10 and 11 now. They shut down 7. No one used, or uses 8, yeah. I mean, Windows 7 and Windows 8 are fairly old now as well, so it would make sense. And now what, you'll max out your remotes for the day, 2 more. Oh, okay. No worries, Taff, I can do that. Living large, eh? You're like, you know what? Stuff it. I want to raid more of these. Okay, so I've got Lucas, Yelly, Thora, Sky, and Tef. So is anybody else wanting to jump into a raid? Let me know. Hey, Evolution. How you doing, man? Hope you are doing good. We are doing pretty good. Can't complain. What are we saying? 12 likes so far. Not too bad. Like I said, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. You'll do one more Pokemon. No worries. What was the real Pokemon you get? Real Pokey. Yeah, Marvin. Sorry, what was your in-game name again, dude? And I'll check you on the list. Okay, Marvin's. Alright, you can do 3, Lucas. Okay, no worries. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that'll be enough. You can jump in. How to make a gym? You mean how do you get a gym placed in game? Basically, you just have to have, I think it's 3 Pokestops in the same cell. So each area of the game is broken up into, are they S12 cells? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've had to think about this. They're like S12 cells or basically something like that. So if there's 3 Pokestops that are in the same cell, the next time something gets added to it, so if a 4th Pokestop gets added to it, one of the oldest Pokestop in that cell will become a gym. So basically, you've just got to submit Pokestops, and the more Pokestops you can submit in a small area, hopefully one of them will eventually become a gym, sort of thing. So it happens automatically. Yes, 3 to 4 stops and 1 converts into a gym, or else you go and take the membership of. Yeah, okay, yes, thank you, Evolution. Thora, Yelly. Yep. I guess it's an Oreo, Tef Sky. Okay, so as soon as I can send more, I will send one out to Real Pokemon and Marvin. You guys will get in with the next ones. Stealth King, yep, as soon as I'm done with this raid, I'll jump back onto my friends list and I'll grab you, dude. So just hang on a few minutes and we'll get to you next. Okay, Yelly, you made it in that time. Good. Everybody else that I invited with those ones is in as well. Go. So yeah, anyone that's waiting, guys, if you've just come into the stream, if you need to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. Just let me know what your in-game name is in the chat so I know who you are, and I will chuck you on the list. So yeah, Stealth King, like I said, I'll get to you as soon as we're done with this raid, dude. Sweet, everyone is in this one. Good luck. No worries, dude. You are welcome. Just fingers crossed somebody gets the shiny, because I don't think there's been a single shiny that's popped so far. Well, not that I know, because there's been some people which haven't really said anything in the chat, so maybe they got a shiny. I don't know. So yeah, 2701 is what we want from a hundo as well, because these are weather boosted. You got one, you got the shiny, nice. Not from these raids though, because you haven't been in any of the raids yet. Just in general, you mean? Like, I've got the shiny. We got it last time it was around, but I still want one that's got Oblivion Wing. I got the Xerneas with... Wait, which move did it get? I can't remember now. It's the very quick move. I can't remember what move it got though. But we got that shiny. So I need this shiny with Oblivion Wing. You like windy weather? What, in-game or just in real life? Because if it's in real life, it's just like, nah, man, windy weather sucks. But yes, in-game windy weather is good. Ah, it's got Psychic. Beautiful. Give us more that I got Psychic, please, because that move does basically no damage to a Tyranitar. Both in-game, and you like windy weather in real life. Dude, how? Like, windy weather, like, literally sucks. Your hair goes all over the place. You get dust and shit in your eyes. If you stream like I do when you're out and about, you get, like, sound in the microphone. It's windy weather's just poo. 2628 or something like that. So basically the same as before. You just had your badge change. Oh yeah, you've got the Master League, not the Master League, the Master Ball badge now, which means that you've been a member for the channel for like 12 months now, I think. You get that once you're a year into your membership. So cheers, man. Thanks for the membership for over a year now. But you've got like basically the top of the badge. Yeah, 2628. I think there's one more after that, which is a shiny charm one, which comes after like a year and a half or something like that. Hey, first ball. Nice. That's what we... And 4XLs. Even nicer. Those IVs are garbage though. Moving on. We'll just forget that happened. Alright, so for our next raids we have Stealth. Lucas, you said that you wanted to do another one. So Lucas we have Stealth. Shiny luck, your old got one. Nice. Also, thank you for becoming a member for 16 months now, Megan. I think you're pretty close to getting the shiny charm badge now. I think it's only like another 2 months or something. It might be 2 years. I can't remember. It's a while since I set them up. It's either a year and a half or 2 years. Nori strikes. Yeah, Lucas, I've got you on the list already, dude. So I've got Lucas and Stealth so far, so if anybody else wants to jump in this raid, let me know. The weather boosted hundo is 2701. Sydney, you want to jump in? Got you on the list. I know I just healed up, but just to double check, just in case. Can never be sure. do have some in-person passes. I think I got like 3 in-person passes, so if I need to, we can start driving to gyms, because I do need to buy more remote raid passes. I think I can do 2 more remote raids, and then I'll have to start driving to them. So we'll see how many more raids we end up doing for tonight. You're not satisfied as a 2-star arcade, no worries, Marvin's. Alright, so that'll make 5 with me. So if there's... yeah, Tef and Skyly as well, sorry. Sky. Okay, that's more than enough, so we can jump in now. Let's do... okay, we've got another one hatching up there. So we've got a couple of late hatching ones, which is good. I don't think all of them are going to hatch tonight, because they seem to be a bit stagnant. Got another one that's hatching up there soon as well. I'll just do this one. Alright, so it is Tef, Skyly, Lucas, Stealth, Sydney, and Marvin. You guys are jumping into this one. Stealth. Tef. Sky. Lucas. Stealth already got Sydney. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright, so it's just Marvin that I've still got to get in. Last chance for you. Fingers crossed, Tef. Fingers crossed. Please thou bless me with the bacon bird. I know, this one was a hard one for me to get as well. It took me ages to finally get mine. Certain raid bosses are just like that. I mean, it doesn't matter how many you tend to do. You just can't get the shiny. Like one of the guys on the weekend did, I don't know, I think he said he was doing like 40 or 50 raids, and he still couldn't get the Ray. And Ray took me ages to get. I think it took me 61 raids, if I remember correctly, to get my Rayquaza originally for a shiny. And then on the weekend, I get 4 out of like 20 raids. So, once you've got it, the game just throws them at you, sort of thing. No worries, Pokemon. Thanks for the invites. Done for now. Got 91, but 12 attack. That's not bad. 91% is pretty good. Cheers, Pokemon. We'll see how we go with the shinies. I'll be happy with 1. Like I said, I just would like to get one that's got Oblivion Wing on it, sort of thing. That would be good. First Rayquaza raid when they released it as a shiny. Blessed me with it shiny. Yeah, I can't remember any of the shiny legendaries that I got for... Actually, I think Latias. I might have gotten with my first raid. It's hard to remember. There's been so many shiny raid bosses now, and they were all so long ago. I think all of them have been a bit of a struggle, for the most part. I think Lugia was fairly easy for me to get as a shiny as well, but I think the first one that I actually got, I couldn't catch because my game glitched out. I think that was only like 3 or 4 raids in, once it became shiny. Hey Neon Flame. No, not for me tonight, unfortunately. This is our 5th raid of the evening, I think. Alright, shiny vibes. Eight potions, no revives. It's like, come on. They need to start rewarding revives more from raids. Still no bacon bird. 2663. I think this one might be the best one so far. The shiny gods hate you. What have you done to offend the shiny gods? Maybe you just ended up with too many shinies during Go Fest, so the game's like, no, you shall not have another one. You're getting XLs out of them, which I'm happy with. 3 stars. I actually think one from the start of the stream was better than that. Anyway, it's all good. Alright, well, we can go on to our next one. So, hey, you got one from GBL? Nice, dude. Alright, so who is keen for the next raid? You only got one more pass left? Well, fingers crossed this can be my... so I'm taking it you want to jump on the list for more. You can't join, you've got none. Yeah, I think there'll be quite a few people which would have used most of their passes on the weekend for Ray, so I thought tonight may have been a little bit more popular sort of thing, but after the weekend, I think most people are just like, nope, I've already spent enough money this week on raids. You're saving for Dialga. Dialga's actually fairly useful as well, being Steel Dragon. It's BV. Alright, so I've got Marvin. I've got you on the list. Who else would like to join this next raid? Let me know now, guys. So yeah, this is my last remote raid pass that I can use. Afterwards, I will have to drive to some raids. I got 3 in-person passes that I can use. So if we can, we'll do 4 more raids for the evening. We'll just see how we go on numbers. I think most people that have raided have already done their raids for the evening, so we'll just see how we go for numbers sort of thing. You'll hop in one, Lucas. Okay. This is... I haven't actually checked, but I'm assuming it's going to be next week. So we're probably going to get Dialga, Palkia, and then other raid bosses. I haven't checked any of the information for the new season, which starts on Friday. They only released the info last night, I think. Let me know if you want into the raid, guys. My code, if you haven't got it, is tagged at the top of the chat, so send me a friend request if you need to. I miss the old raid hours where they actually used to be popular. Like, people actually wanted to raid. The cost these days is just too expensive. Like I said, after the weekend when most people spent a hell of a lot of money on raid passes to do raid, people are probably fairly strapped. One raid with 10 minutes, one with 40, one with 13, one with 54, and then there's like one more egg hatching. So yeah, unfortunately, it looks like most of these gyms haven't really popped eggs tonight, which is weird. Don't usually get that during raid hours. I expected, you know, most of these gyms to actually pop up an egg just late. So if we do one more, we'll probably do either the 10 or the 13-minute one if we get enough people in time, just so these are the ones I can drive to if I have to. Yeah, Stealth. Yeah, as long as there's room, I'm happy to get people in. Alright, so I've got Marvin, Lucas, and Stealth. That's 3, 4 including me. Honestly, if we get like 2 more people, we should be good. But we'll see how we go. Numbers have sort of dropped. A lot of people have already finished raiding, so we'll see how we go numbers-wise. May take a little bit to organise this one, so we might not end up getting these other ones with a little bit of time left on them. Yeah, one more pass. I mean, honestly, if we can get like one more person, we should have enough. Hey, Diana, how you doing? Yeah, because with one more person, that'll make 5. And that should be enough to get it done. It's not the hardest boss in the world. It's no Mega Rayquaza or Primal Kyogre, that's for sure. Even though, honestly, the Mega Rayquazas on the weekend were quite easy to get done. They were a lot easier than I thought they were going to be. It's really out of the last 3 raid bosses that we've had, Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon, and Mega Rayquaza, Kyogre was definitely the hardest. It's just a tanky whale. Are you keen for raids, Diana, or just let me know? Either way, how you doing? So how many have we done? Okay, so we've done 5 raids so far. Primo Kyogre are the worst. Can join the next raid. Oh yeah, Sydney, that's good. Yeah, Kyogre. I lost so many revives and potions just hosting Kyogre. That's why my potions and revive are down so much. I actually didn't do too bad on the weekend when it came to raid, because we seemed to get a lot of potions and revives from the actual raids. So I stayed fairly even when it came to potions, revive. I did lose some potions, but my revives stayed fairly much the same. I was getting as many as I needed to revive through the raids. But yeah, I started last week against Kyogre with like 130 revives, 200 plus hyper potions, and yeah, this is what we're down to, sort of thing. So copped it a bit hard. So many lucky Pokemon recently, or currently. Yeah, these ones after I finished GoFest on the weekend. I caught up with a friend and went out to dinner and just did a bunch of lucky trades while we were having dinner, watching the footy, watching GWS beat Carlton, which was just like, god damn it. So the Dogs missed out on the finals because of that. But yeah, ended up with quite a few luckies. Alright, we should have enough to jump into this next raid. So is there anybody else last second that wants to jump in? If not, we will jump into one of them. We'll do this one with... My first Shundo was a Milotic. Well, a Phoebus, I should say, from the Phoebus research day that we had. It is now a Milotic. Yeah, so I've got Marvin, Lucas, Stealth, and Sydney. And myself, that'll make 5. It'll be enough people to get it done. It might be a little bit longer than the other raids, but it'll be enough to get it done. Yeah, Marvin, I've got you in the raid. So if anybody else wants to jump in, let me know now before I jump in. If not, we will jump into this one, and you guys will just have to wait until the next one. But yeah, 5 people should be enough to get it done. It's only a Yveltal. So Marvin. Yes. Stealth and Speedy. I suppose I can send out a couple of random invites as well. Never know. See if Beezy will jump in. Pro's probably doing his stream right now, so he won't jump in because he'll be hosting himself. Maybe we'll send one to. Wait, what's this? So nobody else can join. Why? So who are we missing? Just Sydney now? Wait, Sydney, you did get the... I did send you an invite, didn't I? Surely I did. Yeah. Okay, cool. Everybody's in. 5 will do it. So yeah, like I said, guys, this isn't the hardest raid boss in the world, so 5 is more than enough to get it done. Just take us a few extra Pokemon to get it done, but we've been doing them with like 6 or 7 with still plenty of time left on the clock, so only going through like 3 or 4 Pokemon at a time. Yeah, smash through this. We're already doing good damage to it. I'm thankful for getting easier raid bosses. I think we're at a stage of the game where they really need to start adjusting the raid bosses depending on how many people are in the raids. So still have a bare minimum. So say that 4 to 5 people is a bare minimum for a legendary raid. And then, you know, they can sort of scale how difficult it is depending on how many people are in the raid. So if you get like 10 people into the raid, it'll be harder than what it would have been if you only had 5 people in the raid. I think that would promote more people to raid if that was the case, just because quite often you just don't have enough people, like especially these days when remote raids just aren't as popular as they used to be because they're more expensive. I feel like it'd be more of an incentive to get people to raid if they knew that they weren't going to be as difficult, and it'd be a good thing for people that live in rural areas that don't have huge communities to actually get raids done if you just didn't need that many, like as many people. Especially for raid bosses like Cresselia and Lugia and Primal Kyogre and stuff like that. Ones that take big lobbies to get done. You know, we're talking like 8 to 10 people to get them done. I mean, some people just don't have those lobbies. Like, we really struggled when it came to Primal Kyogre. Even though I could invite people, just because we needed so many people, it was hard for me to invite everybody into the same raid because of the way that the invite system works, because you can only send 5 at a time. Yeah, we more than belted that with only 5. Honestly, we could probably get this one done with like 4 people, guys. We had 6 on that one and we still had, you know, 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Shiny vibes. Come on, someone has to get a shiny out of this. Not me. 2643. So again, not fantastic IVs. Shundo, I wish. No, haven't been lucky enough to get a Shundo legendary. Got Hundos and I got a couple of 98% shinies, but that's as close, no Shundos. You didn't get one. I don't think there's been a single person that I know of that has actually got the shiny tonight, which is just a little bit disappointing. Especially since, like I said, I got so many shinies on the weekend. It's like, I wanted to continue with that shiny luck. Honestly, they may have made shiny Rayquaza a bit easier to get on the weekend. Like, they might have boosted its shiny rates. It's maybe, you know, 1 in 20 or 1 in 15 or something like that. Oh wait, they're already 1 in 20, so like maybe 1 in 15, 1 in 10. But saying that, there was some people that did, you know, 15 to 20 raids and didn't get a single shiny. The second last day of the month always sucks. Yeah, like I said, and it's just because Go Fest was on the weekend as well, so a lot of people spent a lot of money over the weekend on raid passes and just in general for like the ticket and all that sort of stuff to have fun during Go Fest. So it's always a bit slow around this month. It just seems more so tonight because of Go Fest. 5 more balls. Slow it down a little bit. Did I buy remote raid passes on the Pokemon Go website last week? You know how, you now have like 50 super incubators because of the bundle. No, unfortunately here in Australia, we don't really save money by using the Pokemon Go website because our dollar is already, you know, it's like for every like Australian dollar, it's only worth like 66 US cents or something like that. So even the bundles in the shop, for instance, like if I jump into the store and go down to coins, buying 100 coins that's the only thing that you really save money on. Anything after that, I mean, 550 coins costs us $8. So we're actually losing money. If I just bought 550 coins worth of, like, and it only cost me $6 instead of costing me $8, and then so on. It costs $15 for 1,200 coins, $30 for, so as you can see, we don't actually save any money on the bundles. So it's the same thing on the website. The only things that are worth buying are the 100 coin bundles. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. You're Xphere. Okay. Sorry. I thought that was somebody else, Negan. Oh, you got the shiny on that. Okay. So someone has got the shiny tonight. That's good to see. So there's been one person. Alright, well, that was my last remote raid pass, so if I'm going to do any more raids, I need to start driving to these other raids. So, Cartel, my code is tagged at the top of the chat, so if you need to send me a friend request, it is up there, but we're going to see how we go on numbers for the rest of these raids, because I don't know how many more we will end up doing. I can drive to that one, that's still got 26 minutes. And then drive up to that one, we've just got 40 minutes. That other one that's in the background, I can get there, it's just a bit out of the way in comparison to the other two, so we'll do these two first. That one first and that one. So yeah, send me a friend request if you need to, Cartel. Like I said, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. The highlight message. Anybody else that needs to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. You did one with your friends, and you got it. Oh, you got this as a shiny. Yveltal, nice, dude. You don't have any more raid passes. That's all good, dude. yeah, we'll see how we go for numbers for the rest of these. We might not get enough people. It's pretty expensive there. The 15k is like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there's no point buying bundles. Have to buy it at the 100 coin ones, and you save a cent. That's it. Anything else we lose money on. Double zero Black Bolt. Alright, I got you on the list, dude, but at this point I don't know how we're going to do for numbers for the rest of the evening, because we've already got quite a few raids done. So most people that are raiding have sort of already finished their raids for tonight, so just stick around, be patient, we'll see if we can get some more people in. Usually we get a second influx of people sort of in the next 10 to 15 minutes, people that come into the stream late. So yeah, we'll just see how we go on passes. Might just drive up there now. Sit there. Actually, it's quieter here. It's too loud sitting up there on the side of the road. But yeah, I'll give it like 10 minutes, guys. We'll see how we go for numbers, and if we can't get anybody else, I might just call it a night. Wrap it up. Because yeah, like I said, GoFest was on the weekend, so I think most people have sort of saving their money because they spent a whole bunch of it on the weekend. No worries, Marvin. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Have a good evening. Like I said, guys, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, because we do this every week. Best way to get notified. We're sitting on likewise 17, so we're still sitting on 17. We're only 3 under 100, 20 at this point. So if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. It's one of them nights. Big weekend. So how many of you just yawned then as well? Because I did. Raids are contagious even through streams. Yeah, I thought after the weekend, after we had that influx of subs and stuff like that, that tonight might have been a little bit more popular, but I know that these streams are fairly late for most people. Sort of thing. That's the only problem with these raid hours and being here in Australia. It's like, it's late in America and early in Europe. So it's hard to sort of get people in. Hey Becky, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. We're like 3 subs off getting to 4,000 at the start. Oh no, look, we've done it. We did it, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but there we go. 4,001 subscribers on the channel. We got to the 4,000 tonight. So thank you so much, guys, for finally getting me to the 4,000 subs. Now only 999 more subs to go until we get to 5,000, which will be the first big milestone. I mean, not big. I mean, I suppose getting your first 1,000 subs is a fairly big milestone. The second big milestone on the channel. Getting to that 5,000 mark. Hopefully, once I start introducing some more games to the channel, like Starfield and stuff like that, we'll start influxing more subs a bit quicker. But we did it. We got to the 4,000, so yay. We did it. We did it, guys. Cheers, Negan. Cheers, Sydney. Much appreciated, guys. So if you've just come into the chat, guys, we're just waiting on some numbers to jump into our next raid. So if you would like to get into a raid, if you're on my friends list, just let me know what your friends code or your friends in-game name is, rather. If you need to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. Oh, you can raid against stealth? Okay, I'll chuck you down on the list. I have you on the list. Oh, dude, seriously? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's never good when you have someone in your family pass. So my condolences to you and your family, man. That sucks. So we got 00 black and stealth, so we can get another 2 people in. We should be good to jump in on this next raid. It's just weird because after the weekend, after doing all the raids and them being so popular, it's weird going back to this, just sitting here waiting for people to come in type of raids. It'd be good if they introduced a way of doing these raid hours and stuff earlier. So instead of waiting until the designated time, you could actually do them earlier in the day, because that would work better for me. Because I could be able to get you guys into the raids earlier when there's probably going to be more people active than around this time of night. Yeah, dude. Like, hopefully it doesn't impact the family too bad. Like, I mean, it's going to impact the family, but, you know, hopefully it doesn't impact too hardly. Too harshly. Too hard. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's an inevitable thing of life. You know, dealing with loss and all that sort of stuff. All you can do is try and get through it. Just be there for the people that need you. Yeah. Don't know what else to say, dude. Just sorry. Hey, Draz. How you doing, dude? Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Can't complain. Did a workout earlier. Hosting some raids now. A little bit fatigued. Big weekend. Big couple of days of doing workouts. So yeah, and other than that, I'm doing pretty good. If you'd like into a raid, Draz, just let me know. I can chuck you on the list. Again, anybody else that needs or wants to, rather, doesn't need, but wants to jump into a raid, let me know and I'll chuck you on the list. Still got a couple of raids left for the evening, so oh, you got your shinies, you're gonna head out, Lucas? No worries, dude. Have a good one. Shouldn't be long and the daylight savings will start, so these raid hours will be a little bit better for a lot of people. Time-wise, and it'll be daytime still at this time of night, which is good. So I'm not sitting here in the dark in my car. Alright, what I'll do Oh, sorry guys. Yawning again. We'll probably sit here and wait until this raid here, like the one with 15 minutes, because we've still got 3 raids. But if we haven't got enough people by the time that this one runs out, I think I might just call it for the night. Because I think we're running fairly low on numbers tonight. We've been able to get 5 or so raids done. Yeah, oh no, we've done 6 raids so far tonight. So I think most people are fairly done with their raids. So yeah, we'll give it 15 more minutes. We'll see how we go on numbers. And if we don't get anybody else jumping in, we'll probably call it quits for the night. Keep getting these bots jumping in. Let's just go. Should probably just start deleting it because it's just self-promotion in the streams. It's set out in a way that's supposed to be like, oh, I was recommended you by these by watching these YouTubers, but it's just those YouTubers trying to get self-promotion into other people's streams. So you know what? Go away. I don't want them in my chat anymore. You're passing the raids, bro. You added remote raid passes for the day. Would you be hosting any raids tomorrow? No, probably not tomorrow. That's sort of the point of doing these raid hours, because it's unfortunately outside of these raid hours, it's difficult to host raids because they just hatch at sort of different times. So there's no point me coming down and sitting here in the hopes that they're going to hatch, because you have all the other raids hatching as well. So there's not enough raids in a consistent enough time frame to sort of warrant. Okay, so we've got Smain. Alright, so that's 3. Wait, we're slowly getting there. Smain, I have you on the list. We're still just pushing numbers at the moment. So I have 3 people like Stealth, Smain, and 00 Black. 00 Black. Yeah, so we'll have to see how we go. If we can get like 1 or 2 more people, we should be good to jump in, but most people I think are fairly done raiding for the evening. So yeah, like I said, I'm sticking around until this one with 13 minutes has gone. Once that one's gone, I'm probably going to call it for the evening. So I will get people into a raid if I can. If you guys have just come into the stream and you're looking to get into a raid, if you're not on my friends list, it's tagged at the top of the chat. Are you ready for raid? No worries, dude. Like I said, we still need to make sure that we've got enough people. So as soon as we do, I will hopefully jump into another raid. If not, we'll just have to call it quits. So yeah, just stick around, guys. We'll get into a raid shortly, hopefully. If not, unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. It's a bit of a quiet night now. I think most people spent money and that on remotes over the weekend for Rayquaza for GoFest, so I think most people are fairly done for raiding for the rest of this month. You still have 12 raid passes and 4 remote raids at the moment. I've done all my remote raids for tonight, so if I do any more of these raids, I actually have to drive to them. I think this one with 12 minutes, we might just skip. So if we do one more, like I said, I'm just waiting until this raid finishes. Once this one with 11 minutes is done, and if we don't get any more numbers, I'll probably just wrap it up for the evening. But yeah, if I do drive to one, it'll probably be that one with 24 minutes left, and that might be our last raid for the night. We'll just see how we go on numbers. Anything worth saving passes for? Or is it worth grinding Yveltal and Xerneas? Well, Xerneas is gone, so we can't do any more Xerneas. Dialga, and I'm assuming Palkia are coming up over the next few weeks. Dialga's pretty good. Big, beefy, steel dragon type. That is good for Master League and for raids and stuff like that. I'm not sure what's coming after them, because I haven't really looked into what we're getting next month, sort of thing. But people in this chat before were saying that Dialga's next. So whenever we get one of the legendaries from a generation, we tend to get both of them together. So we got Xerneas and Yveltal together. So I'm assuming that we'll get Dialga and Palkia together. Hey Underground, how you doing, dude? You took a nap, not a map, and you just woke up now. All good. If you would like to get into a raid, dude, let me know. Because we're sort of just waiting on another number to jump into a raid, and then we should have enough. Assuming that everybody that still wanted to jump into this one is still here or still online. Yeah, so this is sort of where Dialga ranks. Palkia is a bit further down. There's Palkia. But Dialga is sort of right up there in those top ranking beefy Pokemon. And a good dragon type to use against other dragon types in raids and stuff, just because it's got steel typing, so it resists dragon type moves, which most other dragon types don't. Also resist those ice type moves and fairy types, so it's actually like a good typing. It takes less damage from ice, fairy and dragon. Hey Darth, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. So yeah, those that just came in, Darth and Underground, let me know if you're keen for a raid, guys, and I'll chuck you on the list. EGI. Sorry you're late now, all good, dude. We've still got a couple of raids left, so like I said, if you guys are keen to jump in, just let me know. I'm probably going to skip this one with 7 minutes. We've still got one with 30 minutes up there and one with 20 minutes there. Only thing is I have to drive to them. No, Xerneas is done. It's just Yveltal. Where did my pen lid go? No, Xerneas was at the start of the month. Underground, you're keen, cool. Alaska. Alright, so I have 00 Black, Stealth, Smain, and Alaska. That'll be enough to get a raid done. As long as everybody that's still waiting, sort of thing. Because I don't know if people have been waiting for a while, so I don't know if people are still hanging around or not. Darth, you'll do a raid. Okay, okay, I've got you guys on the list. So, okay, that's 6, including me. Hopefully, we'll get everybody in. I am going to drive up there to the raid with with 19 minutes left, because that one with 5. There's no point jumping in, because if we don't get enough people, then it's sort of a waste. So we'll drive up to the other one. So give me a minute while I drive up to this other raid. Windscreen is very foggy, I cannot see. If we've still got the numbers after this one, there is one more raid that we can do for the evening. The phone on them makes it just a bit easier. Alright, so for this raid I have 00 Black, Stealth, Smine, Alaska and Data, so hopefully everybody is still here. Like, even if we've only got like 5 people, if a couple of people have left or whatever, we should still have enough to get it done. That's why I chose this one, just because I've got more time on it. If there isn't, say, like 5 people in by the time it gets to 15 seconds, guys, bail out, just so you don't lose your pass. You do, wait, Giratina or Rayquaza, as in, wait, to use for the raid, or? Both of them are fairly good. Giratina, not so great, because it is part Ghost type, and for some reason, Ghost is weak to Dark. I don't understand that, but they are. Oh, preference is in which one I like. Probably Rayquaza. Giratina's pretty cool, but I mean, you can't beat Rayquaza. Alright, get ready, guys. Here we go. Alright, so we've got Alaska. Data. Stealth. Smane and 00. Yeah, hopefully we get everybody in. Like I said, people have sort of been waiting around for the last 20 minutes or so, so I don't know if we'll end up getting everybody in. We'll just see how we go. Okay, there we go. There's Smane, they've jumped in too. So as long as Alaska, you jump in. You caught a 4-star Rayquaza. Nice, dude. Alright, 5. We'll get this done with 5, guys. 5 is more than enough to get it done. We'll smash him. I didn't get the 4-star. I did get a 3-star shiny, like a 98% shiny on the weekend. It was like my 3rd raid in. So that's my buddy that I've got now. It's actually this one here. This 3822 one. So almost a Shundo. Not quite. When I got it, I thought it was. I'm like, hang on, did I just get the Shundo? Like, unfortunate. It would have been nice if that was my first legendary Shundo, but wasn't to be, unfortunately. I should have readied up. It's okay. Sorry, guys. So we've got one more raid that is available after this one. So if you guys have just come into the chat and you would like to get into a raid, send me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. If you're already on my list, just let me know and I will chuck you down on the list. Yeah, when it comes to designs of Pokemon, it's hard to go past Mega Rayquaza as one of the best sort of thing. I mean, Giratina is cool. At least its origin form is cool. Altered form, it's cool. It's just thick and bulky. I am a fan of origin form over altered form. But yeah, Mega Rayquaza is one of those ones that's just like, it's really hard to beat that design-wise. Xerneas and Yveltal do a pretty good job. They come fairly close. They're not bad designs. But yeah, sometimes you just get those legendaries or just, you know, normal Pokemon in general, which are just that they're in another level when it comes to their designs. It's like they did really well to design them. Other Pokemon are just like, what is this? Look at Voltorb and stuff, for instance. I mean, look at the difference between Mega Rayquaza and Voltorb. As in, like, some of the different designs that you've got in Pokemon. You got some that you see that they put a lot of effort into designing, and then you got other ones that are just like, hey, let's just turn a Pokeball into a Pokemon. Yeah, I won't lie, that Xerneas is one of my favorite legendaries. Mewtwo will always be my favorite just because Gen 1 and all that. But yeah, Xerneas is fairly high up there on well-designed, just majestic-looking Pokemon. Sweet. We'll smash through this one. So yeah, like I said, guys, we've got one more raid available after this one. So if you would like to jump into it, send me a friend request. Let me know. I'll check you on the list. Yeah, unfortunately this Ray, even though it is my best one, it has flying type moves, so not really the best to be using against another flying type Pokemon, but it is what it is. That's the first time I've actually fainted out tonight in these raids. So yeah, like I said before, you could probably get this done with like 3 to 4 people if we had decent accounts. Like 4 people probably fairly comfortably. 3 people if everybody was at, say, level 50 with level 50 counters and all that sort of stuff, because what, we've still got over a minute and a half left. Alright. Shiny vibes. Alright, mine is not a shiny, 2647, so unfortunately we haven't really got any decent ones tonight either. No shinies, no decent ones. It's been a bit of a flat night. I was hoping to get at least one decent one with Oblivion Wing on it. Keep throwing it just that little bit hard. It's at a weird distance to hit an excellent throw on. It's like it's easier to hit when it's up in the air than it is to hit lower. I missed it then as well. Hey, critical. And another 3 XLs. I've been getting a lot of XLs from this tonight, which is probably the only good thing. Alright, that is done. So like I said, guys, we got one more raid left for the evening. So if you would like to jump in on this last raid, let me know so I know if it's worth driving to or not. Or I might just have a quick squeeze and see if there's another one. Oh, there's another one right there. It's only got 8 minutes left on it though. The other one has more time. Drago, I can add you. Like I just said, we just need to make sure that we've got enough numbers. So that last raid took us a while to get enough people. So I'll track you down. Skamogi. Or Karmogi, I should say. You down for another one, Alaska? Okay. Alaska. Negan the cutest in chat. Yeah, so like I said, guys, let me know. Hey, TD, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. And Legendary, how you doing? Welcome in. Everyone's coming to the stream. We're like trying to organize our last raid for the evening, so it's better late than never, guys. But how you doing? If you would like into a raid, just let me know and I'll track you down. We've got great friends, Darth. So yeah, we've got one more raid. It's not this one. Unfortunately, I don't think we've got enough people in time to do that one. Or is there another one? And let me just check. Because if there's one that's down here that's closer than going to the other one, because the other one's a bit of a drive in the other direction. It'll take me a few minutes to get there. There's actually a few more down here. That one's got, what, 7 minutes left. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. And 7... Okay, so unfortunately, I guess all the ones that are down there. The other one is like all the way back here. So that one's got what, about 20 minutes left. You hope Negan's... What about everybody else, James? It's like, I hope Negan has a good night, but everybody else can go and screw themselves. It's like, thanks. Thanks, man. Yeah, we actually got it earlier, guys. So those that have just come in that didn't know, we finally got to 4,000 subs tonight. So, as I said before, thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel and supported and all that sort of stuff over the last couple of years. We finally got there. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to start adding some more stuff to the channel, not just Pokemon Go stuff. So hopefully the next 4 won't take us as long. Hopefully we'll start getting an influx of subs in once we start doing other stuff on the channel. All right, guys. Like I said, we've got one more raid left for the night. So, hey, Emma, how you doing? Good to see you. Baddest, I will chuck you on the list. Oops. So we should get enough people for this raid. So we're already up to 3. We only need like 2 more. You've been watching the streams for a long time now. Well, I appreciate the people that have been supporting the channel for a long time. Thank you. Well, just everybody in general. But yeah, you guys that have stuck around for a while, thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed the content enough to stick around. All right, I'm going to drive up to this other raid because it's going to take me a few minutes to get there, so I may as well drive there now. So, if anybody else wants into this last raid, chuck me a friend request if you haven't already. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. Anybody else that's already on my list, just let me know what your in-game name is, and I will chuck you down when I get there. 3 years for you now. Yeah, you've been around since the Sword and Shield days, Emma. Back when I was doing shiny hunting and raid hosting and stuff in Sword and Shield. So yeah, I'll go back to chat in just a minute, guys. I can't read chat and drive at the same time. That is illegal and also difficult, but more so illegal. And given that I am going to be driving straight past the police station, probably not a good thing to do. But yeah, that other raid is just up in front of us a little bit. Be there in just a minute. Should be able to see it by now. Yeah, there you go. Just up there. Speed bumps. All right, we are here. So, lucky last raid for the evening, guys. Hopefully, we'll get enough people to jump in. It's still got 11 minutes, so we should be good. Chat phone. Drago, you sub? Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Sorry that I didn't see that. earlier. Thank you, dude. So yeah, as I was saying, thank you for everybody that has supported over the last couple of years. I do appreciate it. Here's to another 400,000 subs. You remember Snom, the Snom Slayer? That's what I. Those that don't know, that is what I became known as, the Snom Slayer, trying to get that shiny Snom. Because I killed a lot of them just trying to get the shiny. The Snoom Slayer. You've been here, yeah, you've been here for a while as well, Becky. New to the stream, probably like a week or two ago. That's all good. Like I said, we welcome everybody, so I appreciate the newbies and the oldies. Baddies, how you doing? Welcome in. I've got you on the list for this next raid, dude, so hopefully we'll get enough people. We've got 3 people on the list already, 4 including me, so like if we get one more person, we should have enough to jump in. You wish Kangaskhan was a raid, that's the only one you need for Platinum. The Gen 1 starters, regionals, they not rotate them, but they put them in events fairly regularly, sort of thing, or semi-regularly. Probably won't have to wait too long. Did I miss anybody else that said that they want to? Not that I see. All right, so yeah, we're just waiting on like one more person, guys, to jump into this raid. So fingers crossed we will get enough in time. Still got 9 minutes. Start doing bath streams. Probably not. Do them hot tub streams, Twitch streams. Can sell the water too. Yay, I can be Belle Delphine. Wouldn't that just be fantastic? I wish I could see what levels. Kamogi and Baddis, what level are you guys at? Just so I know. Because, I mean, honestly, if with 4, including me, will be enough to get this done, as long as everybody's got, you know, as long as nobody's in level 20 sort of thing. Never mind. We might have enough. All right, we got Brian. Brian Pija. Oh, you're level 28, Drago. Okay. Who pees in the bath? Not me. And why would you pee in your bathwater? Then you just got to sit there floating in it, sort of thing. All right, we should have enough. There will be 5 people in the raid, including me. That's enough to get this raid boss done, guys. So don't be scared of it. It's not a hard raid boss. So I will jump in. Brian, I've got you on the list, dude. So we've got Kamogi, Alaska, Baddis, and Brian. Like I said, as long as everyone jumps in, that should be enough. If we don't have, say, the 5 people in by the time it gets to 20 seconds, guys, bail out. Don't waste your pass. We'll see how we go. That is Brian. And oh, that was only 4, wasn't it? wish I could see what. Of course, the last raid of the evening, I can't see who's in the bloody lobby. I'm just sending out random invites at this point. Oh, has my battery charger gone dead? Possibly. Alright, we've got 4. Honestly, we should be able to get it done with 4, guys. I just hope everybody is... I don't want people to lose their pass, though. Okay, no, we got 5. Okay, 5 will get it done. We got the 5 in, guys, so we'll get this done with 5 people. Five will smash it, so good luck. Fingers crossed somebody gets the shiny. That's good, that worked out well. We managed to get everybody in just when we needed to. So I hate organising raids when there's only a few minutes left and we're sort of pushing the numbers just because it's like I don't want people to lose their pass if we don't get it done. But this is one of those bosses which we'll smash through with 5. Cheers, Dress. Hopefully somebody ends up getting the shiny out of this. I think there's one shiny that I know of that's popped tonight. So, I don't know. The luck just hasn't been with us tonight. The shiny gods have abandoned us. This is one of the main reasons why why children scare you, because they pee in the bath. No, that's one of the main reasons why public swimming pools should scare you. Children aren't so bad, it's the public swimming pools which are bad. Because you know how much pee is in public swimming pools? If I had enough money to freeze myself, would I? Probably not. I mean, people can cryogenically freeze themselves, but there's no, we have the technology to freeze people at the moment. We don't have the technology to revive people. So people are just hoping that in the future we come up with a way of being able to revive you once you've been cryogenically frozen. The only problem with that is once you freeze yourself, the cells in your body, when they freeze, the cell walls actually rupture and the water leaks out of them just because as water freezes, it expands. Sort of thing. So basically when they thaw you out, I mean, have you ever seen a piece of meat that gets thawed out that's been in the freezer for a while? It just turns into like mush stuff. So unless they've got a way of repairing, cells that make up the body, unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be able to be revived. But I mean, we're going to destroy ourselves the way that it is, so there's no point freezing yourself. Human race is... We're not going to be around in millions of years, sort of thing. We're going to die out. Okay, unfortunately, I didn't bring my other charger with me, and my car charger doesn't do a good job of actually charging the phone. Fingers crossed my battery doesn't go dead. Hopefully it can just hold it steady for the rest of the stream, because I'm on 14% battery, so this will definitely be our last raid. I mean, it is the last raid of the evening, but yeah, my phone's not going to hold out much longer. You can't go to the pool for many reasons, so... Alright, there we go, guys. Last raid of the evening is done. Shiny vibes. Come on, someone has to get this shiny. Being in a male toilet is the worst pee, poop, toilet paper all over the place. Supposedly female toilets are actually worse than male public toilets. I wouldn't know because, I don't go into female toilets, but from what I've been told, female toilets can be so much worse than male toilets. Lucky last raid of the evening. Not shiny for me. And the IVs are, 2685. That one will actually be my best one for the evening. So it's only like 16 CP off a hundo. So it should be like 90%, 93%, something like that. That was an absolute terrible throw. Yeah. That one wasn't much better, but we got it. They're the toilets that you've been in. Have you been in every public toilet in your in your country? I mean, it just depends on the toilet you do go to, sort of thing, because some are going to be worse than others. She is from Slovakia. Come on, this is the best one that we've gotten tonight. We actually have to catch it. 15 balls. I swear, if this one is the one that ends up running from me, I'll be a little bit disappointed. Yours was 2-star, 2613. Ouch. Come on, buddy. I keep missing those excellent throws when they're down low, because it's just at that stupid distance. Yay, there we go. Nice, we got it. So all of them we ended up catching tonight. Another 3 XLs. So yeah, this one is not bad. That's actually 96%. A 96% Oblivion Wing Yveltal. Unfortunately, it's not a shiny. It's a little bit disappointing, but I think that's my best one now. So I will definitely take that. That's a nice way to end off the evening. So we ended up doing, how many raids? I think it's like 8. Yeah, 8 raids for the evening. So we actually had a fairly productive night when it comes to raids. We had to wait in between like the last couple. There was a bit of a wait, but 8 isn't bad. Basically got all my passes used. I think I got like 1 pass left. Yeah, one battle pass and 1 remote raid pass. And I can also slip something into this gym. So Snorlax, in you go, buddy. Australia is nice too. Just talking about public toilets though. Public toilets can be hit and a miss. Like I said, it depends on where you go. Some are better than others. I will chuck away. I suppose just use some. But it's not like I tour public toilets and rate them sort of thing. I give this one a 7 out of 10. Cleanliness, lack of graffiti. There's a bit of a toilet paper problem. There's lack of toilet paper in some of the stalls. But other than that, it's not a bad one. This one, on the other hand, is only a 2 out of 10. It's got feces and urine and a whole bunch of other stuff just all over the place. Okay, hopefully that'll let me spin both of these. Come on, revive. Lucky revives. Yeah, I actually got a revive. Winning! Australia is nice. Just it depends on where you are in Australia, honestly. I mean, where I live in Melbourne, during winter and spring and autumn and stuff like that, it's not too bad. It's only sort of like summertime where it's like super hot. Yeah, you get hot days during spring and some during autumn, sort of thing. But sort of the first half of spring, the second half of autumn, and that winter time, it's actually, you know, quite mild. We don't really get hot weather. The bugs, yes, they can be a problem, but again, that's more during the summertime. Like we get flies and stuff, which are a pain in the ass, mosquitoes and so on. But other times of years, it's not too bad. At the time of the year, not at the times of years. 12, 13, 14, 26, 52. That's not too bad, Drago. Not too bad. You caught a hundo Rayquaza on your first raid. No, dude, well done. Congratulations. My best one is the one that I've got as my buddy right now. This one, which is the third raid that I did on the weekend, which is 98%. So close to being a shundo. You caught a hundo carbink from the research. Dude, nice. You getting heaps of hundos lately. Hey, Brenton. How you doing, dude? We just finished our last raid, so we're going to be wrapping it up shortly, but how you doing? Yeah, my phone's on 12%, guys, so it's, even though I've got it on the charger, the phone charger doesn't really do a great job of charging, so my phone is going to go dead fairly soon, so I will be wrapping up very shortly. But yeah, thanks for dropping in, Brenton. Much appreciated, dude. Good night, Uncle no worries, James. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, do they have a raid schedule for every week in Pokemon Go? I'm pretty sure, like, from what somebody in the chat was saying earlier, I think Dialga is our next raid boss. So I'm assuming over the next couple of weeks, going by that, it might be Dialga and Palkia. What they're actually going to be for the whole month, I don't know. We'll probably get information on that tomorrow, because the new season starts on Friday. So on the 1st of August, sorry, the 1st of September, that's when our new season starts, which is the season adventure or something like that. Adventure time. It's not adventure time, but it's adventure. It's actually, the news is right here. Adventure Abound, rather, is what our new. So that's what the next season is. So once they release the information for that, we'll know what our raid bosses are going to be for the next month or so, and what our spotlight hours and everything are going to be. So yeah, I would assume that information will be released tomorrow, sometime later tonight, midnight-ish or something like that. They'll release what the info is. Just popped in to show that you're still alive. Oh, good, dude. Good to see that you're still alive. I don't actually know when Comday is. Comday Classic this weekend? There's no news on it. I know that they announced it, I just didn't look at the dates. Unfortunately, it is Charmander again, which makes that our third Charmander Comday. So, possibly this weekend. I can't remember the dates. Like I said, I didn't actually check. Does anybody else know what the dates for the Comday Classic are? Yeah, I feel like there's other things that they could have done for Comday Classic before Charmander, but I suppose Charizard is one of the fan favorites. It's like one of the most popular Pokemon in the game, so they're probably going to do that more than anything else. But even though it is my favorite Pokemon, like Charizard's my favorite Pokemon, Charmander's my favorite starter, and even I'm just like, seriously, can we have something different, please? I would much prefer something else rather than Charmander yet again. Drop a like. Yeah, what are we up to? 24. Okay, so we're broken the 20 mark. We're so close to 25 now. So if you haven't already, guys, chuck a likey on the video. If you haven't already, also subscribe, guys, because we just broke 4,000. So we are sitting on, as I speak, 4,003 subscribers. So we finally broke that 4,000 mark. So hopefully we can get another 4,000 pretty quickly. I am going to start streaming other stuff on the channel, not just Pokemon stuff. As of Friday, Starfield comes out. If you guys don't know what Starfield is, what have you been living under a rock? It's actually a new game from Bethesda, which if you guys have played any of the Elder Scroll games, you know, Oblivion, Skyrim, any of the Fallout games, well, after 2, because yeah, they didn't make the first couple, but from Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4, all that. Oh no, they didn't make New Vegas either. That was a Obsidian that made New Vegas. So anyway, Fallout 4 and Fallout 3. Yeah, if you're into those sort of adventure RPG games, yeah, it's a new game coming out by them. And that comes out on the 6th of September. But if you ordered the advanced or deluxe edition sort of thing, you get early access. So I should be streaming it from Friday. So yeah, that's the first other game that we're going to be adding to the channel. So yeah, if you're into that, it's a bit more mature than Pokemon. There is swearing and references and supposedly drug use and all that sort of stuff in the game as well. So it's going to be like any other Bethesda game because it has all of that sort of stuff in it. But they're mainly just adventure games, RPGs, leveling up a character, walking around, proving that you're the king of the country, just ruling over everybody else. Stealing everything that isn't nailed down. That's what I do in Bethesda games like Skyrim and Fallout. Basically, I walk into a room and anything that I can pick up, I do. I'm a kleptomaniac in those games. I go out of my way to save a game before I walk in, just so if I get busted, I can just reload my save and just make sure that I can steal everything in that room so I can take it to somewhere and sell it for money. Because money is important in those games. And supposedly the game has got like a huge economy and businesses and all that sort of stuff, because there are thousands of worlds for you to search. It's like basically, if you guys have ever played No Man's Sky, it's like No Man's Sky on steroids. So yeah, basically it's going to be a good game. Like it's a cross between No Man's Sky and Skyrim and Fallout basically. So should be good times. And I'm not even looking at chat. So should be good times. You still need a shiny one too of the Yveltal. I have one, but it's from last time we had it. I actually didn't think that I had it. It was a surprise to me when I went through my storage. I'm like, oh, hang on, I do have this. I didn't think I had it. But yeah, there is the bacon bird there. Looks like raw steak. Cheers, man, on the 4K milestone. Much appreciated. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have got there. So thank you to all of you guys which have subscribed and supported the channel over the years. Much appreciated. But yeah, hopefully now that we're at this sort of milestone, we can keep building on it and do it a bit more quickly than we got the first 4. I need to start putting a bit more effort into the channel, doing stuff a bit more consistently, all of that sort of stuff. So we'll see how we go. Can you create a cult in the game? I don't know about cults, but you can make your own not civilization, but your own base, and then have people move it and like basically set up your own. I keep trying to say habitat, but habitat is not the word. Your own town / settlement. You know, that sort of like that's always been a big thing in like the last couple of. Not so much Skyrim, like you couldn't really do it in Skyrim, but in Fallout 4 you could set up like your own settlements and stuff, so you'll be able to do that in Starfield. If you haven't looked up anything for it, I highly suggest looking up a trailer for it and just watching one of the trailers. You can set up settlements, you can build custom spaceships, you can search thousands of planets, there's like an economy, businesses, all that sort of stuff, so it's going to be a huge game. It's been one of the most looked forward to, or anticipated games is probably the better way of putting it, for a while. So I'm really looking forward to it. Bethesda usually do that. They're my favorite game design company. They usually do pretty well with their games, even though they can be a bit broken and janky in places. They usually work to fix that sort of stuff, and they have a really big modding community as well. I mean, I've modded both Fallout 4 and Skyrim, so yeah, they do a lot of support to support the modding communities. If you guys haven't seen, the very first video that I actually uploaded onto this channel was my mod for Fallout 4. So if you go all the way back to my first video, you'll actually be able to see the mod that I did for Fallout 4, which has had hundreds of thousands of downloads at this point. So it was actually a very popular mod. People really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll probably at some point maybe get back into modding and do some mods for Starfield and stuff like that as well, because it's something that I enjoy doing. And yeah, you guys can come along for the journey on that and help me do mods, give me suggestions, and I'll be able to actually do modding stuff for you. Which if I'm gonna do that, I might do that over on Twitch. Just do like modding streams where I'm just spending time modeling and texturing and importing things into the game and all that sort of stuff. So it's a fun process. It's a long process, but it's a fun process for anybody that's interested in game design sort of stuff. This weekend on Saturday for Starfield. It should be Friday, because that's the 1st of September, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Friday is the 1st of September. Yeah, Friday is the 1st of September. But that is my time, and remember that I'm in Australia, so hopefully they go by actual time zones and I do get it first, because if I get it first, that's a big bonus for me, because I get to start playing it while everybody else is still waiting. That's a good thing about living in Australia sometimes, like especially with the Pokemon games, when they release them, we get them first, just because of the time zone difference. Oh, you can create a cult in the game. Okay, well, there you go. Oh, you're saying that you can create it. Oh, well, there you go. You can create cults. So we'll create the cult of Jimmy or Snom or something like that. And we'll get all the space waifus, because that's what we got to do. Get all them space waifus. Have some sexy time with aliens if possible, because that's another thing that you do in Bethesda games. You can have relations with pretty much anything. They're pretty open to that sort of stuff. It's going to be a fun game. Building spaceships and settlements and starting cults and annihilating people with big, dangerous-looking weapons. Good times. Good times. A cult of Bidoof. Well, we've already got that. What am I talking? Yes, we're talking about Starfield. I would chuck the trailer on now and show you guys, but unfortunately, being YouTube, I'll probably get a copyright infringement for it, even though it's only a trailer. But still, you guys can just look it up yourselves, sort of thing. It's not hard. There's heaps of stuff for it online at this point. The only thing that I'm a bit worried about is I was looking up the recommended specs for the game. My computer's a little bit old at this point, so I've got to the point where it's just like, damn, I need to upgrade my computer. So I'll probably do that over the next few months as well. Buy a new motherboard, some new RAM, and a new CPU. I've got the graphics card. I got a 2060S that I got within the last year, sort of thing. So the graphics card's fine. That's not an issue. It's more just the motherboard and the CPU, which are a bit old now. So I've already sort of looked into that and just like, okay, I need this much money. These are the ones that I'm sort of looking at getting. So yeah, hopefully within the next month or two, I'll start looking into buying some new parts for the computer and upgrade that. So if I am playing it, it might not be the best quality. It should still be pretty good. I mean, I can play Cyberpunk on fairly high settings and it doesn't really have any issues until I start going too fast and it's trying to stream things into the game too quickly. That's when it gets a little bit chuggy, but everything else should be fairly good. So we should be able to play it with relatively good settings. It just won't be ultra high definition sort of thing in 4K graphics or anything 8K graphics. Are you taking off, Lucas? No worries, dude. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys, anyway, because I've already got 10% battery left. So, my phone is going to go dead shortly, and it's time that I go home and have my dinner, and yeah, I've got to start getting stuff set up for streaming on Friday, so I've got to go through into my Streamlabs and set up a new stream overlay and all that sort of stuff. So I'll be doing that. Hey, OJ. I'm just about to wrap it up, dude, but how you doing? Welcome in. So am I, Brenton. I am. I'm looking forward to it. Starting a new adventure with you guys, because it's not just a new adventure in like a new game. It's a new adventure on the channel. You know, looking forward to starting that new journey, adding new things to and yeah, there's other games coming out later in the month as well, like Phantom Liberty, which is the update for Cyberpunk and all that sort of stuff. So I'm looking forward to playing through that as well. So yeah, we've got some new stuff to add to the channel. Going forward, all of that stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, hope you guys are along for the ride, because I'm going to be driving the car. Yeah, Raptor, Starfield. We've just been talking about how I'm going to be starting that on Friday. So if you haven't looked it up, look it up. It's good. It's good. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here, but if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, all of that good stuff. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your shiny Yveltal raids if you're still going to be giving them a crack. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday, hopefully, either Friday or Saturday, whenever the game gets released for me. And yeah, we'll start some Starfield. Until then, have a good one. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. 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 Bye.